Hello guys, and welcome back to another C&C Rivals video. So today, we're going to be taking a look at a Mohawk gunship deck. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so here we are with the first video. We're going to be doing 2 replays for this one, so it's going to be a pretty short episode. So, we have Horst Ran, god damn it, I couldn't even see the name. What is the name? Okay. Horst Strandamus, and Phyllis. So we got we'll just call him Damus, starting out with a rifleman. I haven't played in a minute, so I'm a bit eluded on the names. Sorry. And we have a rhino coming out from Phyllis. And he's actually going to go scout his harvesters, possibly going to attack it, which Damus can't really do much. Oh, now he can. He actually pulled out. Thing is, these are level 13 rhinos. So they're still going to take quite a bit of time to kill with these pit bulls. You see, it actually, one pit bull is taking a very long time to kill it. You can see the pit bull is actually doing quite a bit of damage. I mean, the rhino is doing quite a bit of damage to that pit bull. And you can see here, with just rhinos, he can really dominate the early game. You can see with that one rhino, if that other pit bull didn't come help, that other unit, he would have definitely lost that fight. So you can see he now going transitioning into pit bulls, which now Damus is now going to have to either transition into grenadiers or something else. So I don't even know if Damus is going to win this. I don't know if we'll actually see a Mohawk gunship. Let's see. So he's continuing trying to defend his harvester, and unfortunately it kind of messes up there with the micro, not trying to hit it. You can see here he needs to really get on protecting his harvester. Good play from him protecting his harvester there. And he's actually doing really good with stacking his units. Well, not stacking his units, but teaming against enemy units. Thing is, it's gonna be pretty difficult for him to get. Oh wait. He may just be able to win this game. Let's see it. Oh, yep, he's gonna be able to get the second missile, and this keeps him in control of the game, or keeps him back still in the game. I think, yep, Phyllis is trying to go for Damus's harvester here, but very good block from Damus, stopping him, but unfortunately it just was not enough. And he still has yet to pull out a Mohawk gunship. He has enough income for it. He has not pulled out one. Granted, yes, this dude's going full rhinos and stuff, and you can see he has tech units, and he pulls out his first tech unit, so this may ensue him to possibly pull out some Mohawk gunships. We still have not seen any Mohawk gunships yet, and we're like very sped up here. So let's see if he pulls out a Mohawk gunship here. I think he's gonna win the game. I think this is a GG for Damus here. So we're actually going to do another one because that one was only like 2 minutes. So real quick, I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay, we have here Master, and then I'm not even going to try to say that name at all. So let's just call him Bath, I guess. Baths. We'll just call him Bath, because that seems like what spells out his name, Bath, I'm thinking. So, even though I think that's a 3 connected to the C. I don't even know anymore. I'm not even going to try. Just Master Bath for now. So we go into a drone squad, which means he will for sure be utilizing the gunship. So the last one, the dude did not utilize the gunship. That's why I mainly sped through it, because I had a feeling he wasn't. But fortunately, this time he will. I may probably end up cutting that first replay out. So if there's no intro, you'll know why. So here we go. Pretty slow early game here. Just we got Master trying to go for Bath's harvester, and thanks to the heal drone, Master's not gonna get that harvester down, unfortunately. And unfortunately, he couldn't tile block in time, moving his heal drone. Why did he move his heal drone? That was very bad micro. No, he should not have moved his heal drone. He should not have moved his heal drone. Bath really messed up there, and now he can now get a quick Kodiak up and going. And now but fortunately he does have hammerheads, but that's a level 15 Kodiak. That's still going to be a huge issue for Master to take care of. And fortunately, he actually puts out a really good hammerhead here, and you can see he does get the first missile. This is actually really, really bad for Master, as he is using a tech deck technically. He is going to have trouble with getting Tiberium, or he's going to have trouble keeping up. The fortunate thing is that he does use, the unfortunate thing is that he goes Rosario, level 15 versus level 11. He stood no chance. Now he's actually going for a base rush, and this may be the end of Bath really quickly here. Not even seeing one gunship come out, or actually we do have one there, but unfortunately the Kodiaks are just a little too strong, and yep, this does spell the end of Bath, unfortunately. This how it shows you how powerful the Kodiak is, and versus the Mohawk is absolutely horrific. He stood no chance against this dude, unfortunately. Wow, rip. Okay, so we're still going to do another one. We're going to do this until, like, the fourth one to see if someone can pick up a win against deck here. So let's hope for the best. So it's Nod versus GDI, because the last two was GDI versus GDI, and no tech units from either side. So this is actually going to be pretty decent. So he goes into a single harvester, into a missile trooper. Unfortunately, Russo won't be able to do anything about this. So Coffee, at this point right now, is doing pretty good. You can see he stacks up. He gets two cyber wheels, and he try to get the surround on one of his units here. Doesn't really work out. He lost a lot of health on one of his units there, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. But fortunately, yep, it seems Coffee will be taking the advantage in this specific situation here. He will be taking up the advantage in terms of units, because now Russo now is going to Flame Troopers, knowing that now Coffee has 3 Missile Troopers. He won't be able to do anything about the, what's his name? And unfortunately, the missile is not going to work out for him. You can see here, he gets a, what's his name? And he should have moved the unit on the tile down there, but he didn't. That was a mistake on his part. And you can see here, he just barely kills that unit, and just barely gets the first missile. So he really barely got that. It was really close. He goes into a Kodiak gunship, and this is where things really get dicey for Russo here, because now he'll have to do with Kodiak gunships, and also you can see now he did see those missiles, so he builds riflemen ready to face down those missiles. And unfortunately, you can see the cyber wheels moving in here, helping out, getting ready to take down those missile troopers, and the attack bikes and cyber wheels. You can see here, he's actually doing a pretty good job with his microing his units out of the way. You can see he uses a heal drone, and he should have moved his unit up. There we go. He should have moved it up sooner. Fortunately, he didn't, and he lost the Mohawk gunship. But that Mohawk gunship took down a Scorpion tank and 2 attack bikes. That was pretty cost effective right there. So it still works out in the end for him. You can see here, he may actually end up losing the next missile here, because unfortunately, he doesn't have enough units to keep and hold on to the missiles. But fortunately, thanks to a bunch of Mohawk gunships, and yep, unfortunately, he will not be getting the missile this time, so rip him. So here we go. It's all going to be a matter of him now if he can get the Orca Bombers up, he will be in a very good position. And look, the first Orca Bomber comes out. Unfortunately, the first bomb was wasted, but fortunately, it still paid off. He still got really good effectiveness out of it. Unfortunately, now he's going to have to make a run for it with that Orca Bomber, because now he's chasing that Orca Bomber down with attack bikes. And fortunately, the Mohawk gunship is doing a really good job of protecting this. He should not have wasted the fire on it. And you can see he builds a Banshee, and this is going to be really bad for Coffee here, because he has nothing that can really do anything to this. Fortunately, he's still doing a really good job. He goes into pit bulls, level 14 pit bulls. Very good, very good. Pit bulls will easily be able to handle almost all these things that he's throwing at him. He will need to build some type of rifleman or something, because otherwise he won't have it. And he does drop the other bomb there, and you can see the Banshees are actually really stopping him. And you can see now he has to do something really drastic here, otherwise he won't win the game. He is about to lose the missile, unfortunately, and it looks like this is going to be a rip. We did see quite a bit more of air decks from these guys here. I may actually be calling this an air deck video, and instead of just Mohawk, but he did use the Mohawk quite a bit there, so some pretty good Mohawk gameplay. We're going to do one more replay. Okay, so here we are with Ben Vin and Bobby Bush. And Ben Vin is a well-known player. So let's see. I actually literally forgot who was using the deck. The Mohawk gun deck. Okay, so it is Bobby. So let's hope for the best. Naturally, I was actually hoping it was kind of Ben because, obviously, Ben is very well-known player, but unfortunately it's not him using the deck, but he's still using 2 area units, but not the Mohawk gunship. So you can see he goes into double harvesters because he is using a tech deck, and his only early game punishment to this is going to be drones and Mohawks. So you can see he's trying to get his Tiberium income up so he can actually buy those units. Unfortunately, he's a little too late. One of his harvesters is going to die, so there's nothing he can do. But actually, he did a really, I don't think that Hill Drone will be able to save his unit because the riflemen are actually really stopping him. You see here, he is trying to move his units pretty well here, and you can see Benvin, there we go, Benvin actually now targets the harvester. Unfortunately, a little too late. The other drone squad has come out. He builds and Benjamin is actually being really smart with this. I'm assuming he's doing this on purpose. He's purposely building the missile up so that he can easily secure it. Fortunately, he walks on the tiles, and you can see here, he will not be getting that missile because thanks to the quick... Oh, yes. So, yes, Benvin lost the missile. He should have moved that unit sooner. I don't know what he was doing, but unfortunately, now he lost the first missile against a tech deck, which is actually really bad for him. This gives Bobby a whole missile to actually go ahead and do that, and go to a whole missile to go ahead and get his to cash back up. So unfortunately now Benvin is actually doing really well here, actually pressuring his harvesters, making it so, and he goes into a mech, which is not really good for Benvin, considering the fact a mech will counter both his air units and his jump jets. Fortunately, he has he goes into a Titan, and this is not looking good. He tries to get him to diagonally fire on his own unit there, but it didn't really work out. He builds a turret there, and then I'm guessing he's building the Orca for the Titan. You can see here, Bobby is doing his best to secure the next missile. He doesn't really have to secure the next missile, but is really best that he does. Unfortunately, loses the second missile. But now the thing is, he set up a really good amount of Tiberium income. Unfortunately, now things are not looking up for Bobby because now he'll have to deal with the fact that he now has double Orca bombers. He goes into zone troopers. Didn't even build a So, I guess we're not even going to call this a Mohawk video because there was a lot of random things. We're just going to call this some Tiberium replays. So, rip the Mohawk gunship idea. I still can't find any Juggernaut replays, so rip on that idea. But you can see here, he's doing his best to keep Benvin off these tiles. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work out for him because of those zone troopers. Oh, wait a minute. He has a chance, but no. The chance is gone, the dream is gone, and rip Bobby. So this actually will be a video, instead of it being of Mohawk gunship, this will mainly be just Tiberium League decks. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is going to be it for now. Peace.